some of his hired hands too.
There's Mom and Dad at Plum. Rebecca.
Is that the dress she made?
I don't know. It's white and it's got poofy shoulders.
White? That's no. She bought that one.
Did she make one?
Yeah, she made the next year. The first year she bought.
I didn't know she
And the
made.
next year, then she made the dress she wore because she was not wanting to spend a lot of money. It's not
That's,
open. I don't get it.
Sam and Melinda Sapples.
That looks like something out of a movie. Pioneer. I wonder if pain is any relation to. I mean, is that a long shot?
Well, I think they both came from Tennessee, the Tellico Plains area, but
Yeah, I mean, but then again, you think, well, there's a lot less people back then, and you recognize the name. Chances are.
yeah, that's Grandmother Phillips's uncles, the Scotts. That's Jim and Jasper and Arthur. I knew them. But these two died young, and I don't. One's Alvin and one's Arnold, but I don't know which is which.
How tall is he, or is he standing on something?
Yeah, he was pretty tall.
He looks like he's huge. They all look tall.
And Uncle Jasper, or we called him Jack. He was a baseball player. He's a pitcher. And I don't know if I could ever find it again, but I had a newspaper that they did a commemorative paper about baseball in the early days in the county. And he pitched a doubleheader. And pitched 2 no-hitters in a row the same day.
Wow. Was it in high school or in the men's league?
Men's league.
That was the thing to do in the day, at that time. That was just what everybody did.
Almost every community had a men's baseball team.
That needs to happen again. No, I mean, I don't know.
So I was growing up, Daddy played. And they played all the time Sunday afternoon. So
Yeah.
our Sunday was get up and go to church, come home, eat lunch, go to the ball game. That's every Sunday in the summer.
That's cool. And and everybody's together hanging out. I'm sure all the kids are playing and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
That's
Maybe.
Phillips's.
Yeah.
That's Grandad D. That's Uncle Tom, Uncle Pierce, Aunt Della, Aunt Ida, and Uncle John. Uncle M and Uncle Luther are not on the picture.
I found it.
Oh. Well, that's a good. I've never seen that one before.
I didn't remember it. I mean, when I saw it, I
show it
remember
to
it. But
That's a good picture. We need to get that printed out.
well, I guess Mary made it because she
Of course.
posted it, and
Scott family.
so I'm sure it was in her pictures.
But that's
All right, name everyone.
well, I can name several of them. That's grandmother Bessie. That's Doyle Kilgore and Van Stone.
Is this a
Willie
church?
Hicks, yeah, that's Macedonia Church, old church at Ider. There's John Kilgore, I remember him well. His Elder Pinkstaff was a pastor. I remember him.
Wow.
And this Elder Pinkstaff, his great grandson, I guess, is a friend of ours who lives in Jacksonville, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. David is his great grandson.
This is a picture
Who are them?
Grandma.
in 1969. So
I
that
don't know. That's not
Yeah, Mary
Grandad,
Martha
so I don't know. It's
moved
just
down there, and
Kind of looked like a
so
black guy there for a second, but
they
then
went
maybe in
down
a
to
shadow.
Sam and
well, they wouldn't have
Tricia
been
and Mary. I guess
in
David
Macedonia,
went.
but a lot of the South Georgia
You know.
churches they had
Mm-hmm.
the slavery
And that
days.
was the
The
year Greg
slaves
and I
had
got
joined the
married.
master's
We got
church.
married in June,
So
and
they
this
have-
was after
a lot of them have
that.
record of black members.
Yeah, I can't. It's hard to tell, but you know, with him standing right beside her, you would think that it's Grandma Mo.
That was in 1969.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Do you think Kelly favors? Look at Grandma. You think
Yeah.
Kelly favors Grandma a lot? I think.
when you. I didn't see it immediately, but then when
Mhm.
you said it, I see it.
Yeah.
And that was in Lake Charles.
Yeah. Mary Martha had
does.
moved to Lake Charles,
Yeah.
That's the. Where's Lake Charles?
Louisiana. He got the job with State Farm, and
Yeah.
that's when they moved. Yeah. Julie was a baby.
Where in Louisiana did they live?
Lake Charles.
Well,
It's
okay.
kind of
Duh.
southern
Again.
Louisiana.
You sound like me, Paul.
That's why you don't want to be on the video.
Lake Charles is when I was stationed at Fort Polk. That's where we go on leave.
Uh-huh.
And Mimi came out one time and spent the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott was 18 months or
Yeah.
something like that.
Is it? I mean, in reference to New Orleans.
It's the only place you know where it is.
Y'all went to
Nice.
New Orleans, didn't you, on a weekend pass sometime?
Yeah.
I
It's-
never went to New Orleans, but
Oh,
It's
that's-
maybe an hour or so north of
Okay. All right.
New Orleans.
I can't. I can read cursive to a point.
Well,
Oh dear.
Letters.
The ancient text.
Hello, Presley and girls. I'm having a good time with this cold weather.
I think these are letters that
J.K. Saffers.
yeah.
did you see?
That's my grandfather. He was a carpenter. He
Bob the
worked away
Builder.
from home. And this was he was somewhere somewhere away working on a job. He'd stay through the week or maybe longer.
Right, letters.
Yeah, I don't. This is probably the same thing. No, they're different. December 9th, December 6th, 1940.
Wow. We need to get that transcribed so us young folk can read it. I can. It's if it's like.
Greg.
It's Hello Pearly
Okay, I
Pearl.
saw Presley.
Pearly.
Okay.
and girls having a good time, saving wood this cold weather. I guess I'm still working. We still don't know how long
Been there.
we will get to work. Not much longer. At night, I don't think they had laid off all but about 10 in our crew.
Yeah, we can get that.
Who wrote that?
Grandad Sopples.
Private CSA William Thomas Scott. You know who that is?
Yeah. That's my great grandfather.
Okay. So this is printed so I can read it. So, birthplace Caswell County, North Carolina. Is that right? Caswell?
Yeah.
July 25th, 1862.
Well, that's not his birthday.
No, that's his death. Wait.
Yeah, that's probably date of his death.
It says 27 to 28. Is that how old he was? I said I could read it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see here. William Thomas Scott was the oldest son of Jesse and Sienna Scott. He was born in 1934 in Caswell County, North Carolina. The family moved to
1830.
Oh, yeah, that's a habit. Wow. Okay, so North Carolina, the family was first moved to Carroll County, Georgia, circa 1839, then settled in the Kemps Creek area of Benton County, Alabama.
That's probably changed since then. I don't know.
Consult the Oracle.
Benton County.
William married Elma P. Little on Sunday, 22nd November 1857 in Benton County, Alabama. The couple had 4 children. Francis L. Little, son from Elma's first marriage to Daniel Dodson, Martha Jane Scott, Mary Elizabeth Scott, and John William Thomas Scott. The names are starting to...
Benton County, Alabama was established on December 18th, 1832 and was renamed Calhoun County on January 29th, 1858 due to a political disagreement over slavery.
Oh! Wonder what Calhoun... Yeah, well... Anyway, in April 1862, William and 2 of his brothers, Willis Lee Scott and John Henry Scott, were drafted in the Confederate Army at Abernathy, Calhoun County, Alabama. They were assigned to Company 1 Newman Pounds Guards of the 48th Alabama Infantry Regiment. Their term of service was for 3 years or the end of the war, whichever one come first. William never saw action in the war. He was immediately stricken with typhoid fever. Golly. That's terrible. And sent to Charlottesville General Hospital in Virginia. He was admitted on 21st of July and died 4 days later on 25th July. His unit's first recorded battle was Cedar Run in August, a month after his death. I need to take a picture of this. William was interred in an unmarked grave in what became the Confederate Cemetery in the University of Virginia. At the University of Virginia. The site is now memorialized by a statue and a plaque bearing the names of the buried. Williams is listed as W.F. Scott on the plaque. And then it's about the unit and all of his information.
And that's a copy of a letter he wrote to his wife. And she was pregnant when he died, so his son was born after he died. And there's different versions of the story, but Francis Little and his descendants still around either.
Mm-hmm.
But his three children went to live with their grandparents until...
Take pictures of these, please.
Well, I can make you copies of them.
Yeah.
But at some point, older half brother, Francis, they called him Frank. He took John and to raise him. And they wound up some way in Florida. And the story is Frank got in a fight, and one version says he killed a man, and the other version is that he thought he killed him, but he didn't die. But anyway, they ran from the law, or afraid they were going to get Frank was going to get arrested. So they wound up in this area running from the law.
And then got drafted into the army.
No, that was after. This is John, the
son.
Okay,
of the soldier.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. That's okay. Huh. And nobody knows if he killed him or not.
No, that's. Let's see. That's. That's a family record from a Bible, and it's. There's. Look at the very top of the list there.
Oh yeah. 1799. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We can name our kid Francois.
With Elizabeth Phillips.
Yes, me reincarnated.
I was like, wait a
From
minute,
1799.
you're Elizabeth Griffin.
Yes.
Wow, that was awesome. Man, the typhoid got him.
I sent you the rest
Yeah.
of this snippet.
Yeah, to close the loop on Benton County, Thomas Hart Benton of Missouri, but supporters of slavery in Alabama had changed the name to honor John C. Calhoun, a statesman from South Carolina, after Benton's opposition to slavery became evident. Good look. What do you do?
It's over close.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not our neck.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. That's a lot of information.
And I think this is copies, pages from my great-grandfather's Bible.
I was about to ask if it was a Bible.
And Mary has it, I think.
So she needs to make sure she knows where that is.
And Mary's a family historian, so if you want to know answers.
Yeah, I know. I've got to make my rounds with everybody. Sorry, Jacob's calling me.
He did call you?
Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me bother you about this. I'm sorry I put a camera on you.
I don't think it was a bother.
Huh?
I don't think
Well,
it
you're
was
on a
bother.
camera every week.
Yeah. Bonus round.
Who's who?
Think real hard.
Just think about where it was laying.
Over there?
Yeah.
It was just there.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's Grandad? I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like you've got like bleached hair on the top, like frosted tips.
Yeah.
I think it's just a
But
lot.
you put oil in your hair in those days.
Do you remember the brand?
It's probably there's one that's called Wild Root. They advertise it on TV as Wild Root Cream Oil.
Uh-huh.
Cream oil.
Yeah.
We don't see a lot
Man.
of pictures of Granddad as a kid or a young man.
No, that's so funny. The hair was the Phillipses have hair. I mean, that's
Until they don't.
until they don't. Yeah, I remember. I don't remember if it was Wanda or Brian, but one of them warned me, like, because the first time I grew my hair out, they're like, "Be careful," because I started doing that and wearing it back, and it just started peeling back. Which, as you can see, the widow's peak. I've got the Steve Jobs thing going right now, but Anyway.
I've probably showed you these books before, but if you want to take a look at them.
Yeah. Okay. Liz, anything you want to add?
No, I don't think so.
You're pregnant.
I'm pregnant.
Show the bump. Oh my goodness. You can't even tell.
Are you sure?
Okay, well,
I lose 20
anything before you go?
No.
Okay, are you going to murder me if I try to do this again with Jacob and his girlfriend and, I mean,
You want to
Luke?
get his girlfriend on it?
I don't know, it might be fun if they get married.
And if
It
they
might
don't,
be
then you have to
horrible.
hide the footage.
Well, I'm sure
It's gonna be on YouTube at that point, and they're gonna bring it back.
This is from Rosalie, but it's got some of our family in it and people that are kind of related by marriage and things like that.
Western Sizzling.
Yeah.
So was this the 70s, 80s?
Yeah. These are. That's my great grandfather. His name was Tyree or Tyre.
Mm-hmm.
That they've got it wrong there, but he went by several different names, and then that's
Hello.
his wife, Catherine.
Oh my gosh. She looks
Good
crazy.
evening.
Well, she
I'm
probably is.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the eyes.
They had
Yeah, I know.
like 12 or 14
Uh-huh.
kids, and he would go off for 2 or 3 years at a time. He was gone
I
15
know.
years
Yeah.
at a stretch and came home. And of course, she took him back. But they had some of the
Yeah, I know Paul and
younger ones.
Rob and Liz are coming, and so I
grandmother's
we
half
come
sister
up for just a
Edith
few minutes.
told me that she could remember being
No, she's in
with her
Louisiana
which
for
is his son.
Uh-huh.
well,
He
okay.
ran a store there at what we call
Yeah.
Skaggs Corner.
Yeah.
And she said she was there, and a lawyer came and said he was from Texas,
Yeah, I know.
and said there was a wealthy Odell
Yeah,
had passed away, and he was looking
Yeah.
for heirs.
yeah.
And she
Okay.
said her daddy
All
said,
right.
"Well, if it's my daddy, I don't want anything to do with it."
Okay.
Mm.
And
All
so he
right,
wouldn't even
all
talk to him.
Bye.
Jeez. Good grief. Wow. Well, that's a good one to end on. Golly. Okay.